Next, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, who was deputising for the injured Lex Luger, defeated Rey Mysterio and Conan in a fucking pole match, right? At the start, Bobby Heenan buries the luchadors, completely buries them on commentary, saying that they shouldn't wear masks, rah. So already, you don't give a fuck about Rey Mysterio, you don't give a shit about him, because Bobby the Brain Heenan's just told you that he's useless, because why should he have to wear a mask? This match was fucking atrocious, so bad, Hall especially just was not treating Ray like he was a threat at all. So in my mind and in the crowd's mind, he never was a threat. Why should we take him as a threat if Scott Hall doesn't see him as one? Anyway, let's cut to the chase, shall we? Ray's edge, or the outsider's edge if you want to be pedantic, gets the win for Hall and Nash. Ray has to unmask after the bell. He looks about 14 years old, doesn't he? He really does. Bischoff apparently thinks that Rey Mysterio was more marketable without his mask, even though at the merchandise stand, Rey's mask were probably second behind the NWO t-shirts. You tell me. Yeah, you tell me why that was done. And it caused Rey no end of problems when he got back to Mexico. When he was meant to be doing mask versus mask matches, and he's already lost his mask. How are we going to do that? Anyway, I won't go into that because that's a whole other kettle of fish. 1 star. That's being generous. It's more like half a star. Half a star. So this pay-per-view has had 2 good matches on, and then it's just completely extended into a complete farce. Is the next match going to save it though? Let's have a look. Scott Steiner defeated DDP to retain the TV title in an alright match. I've got to say, this was more a brawl than a wrestling match, right? Buff Bagwell interfere. Right, he does nothing apart from beats. Can I just ask something from you guys who were, you got to remember, I didn't watch WCW at this time at all. So can I just ask anyone, is it true, right, that back at this time or later on, that Buff Bagwell's mum Judy was part of the Tag Team Championship? I need to ask because I don't believe it. It says so in this month's issue of Power Slam, and I wouldn't believe it. I need someone who actually watched WCW at the time who can clarify that they saw Judy Bagwell holding one of the tag team title belts. Anyway, enough of that. That's fucking disgraceful. Trio Bow Sleeper by Steiner looks good. Nice belly to back by Steiner, gets 2. Steiner uses a chair on DDP. Bagwell loosens the turnbuckle pads. Little Nate, aka Charles Robinson, throws Bagwell out. Steiner hits a Frankenstein for 2. Sweet Diamond Dream by DDP. That's a float over DDT, so you know I'm going to fucking mark out for that. That gets 2. Steiner slams DDP into the exposed turnbuckle 3 times and then power slams him. Steiner Recliner gets the win for Steiner. It's 2 stars, so we might be edging back up a little bit. Afterwards, DDP is taken out on a stretcher to really show that those shots to the turnbuckle have injured him, and I'm just sat there going, what? It didn't look that bad. Anyway, next. Oh dear. Right, the pay-per-view from that point just descends into the worst farce imaginable. If you paid money for this show, I feel sorry for you. And lots of people did. If it drew 1.1, then it obviously drew a lot of people. But Scott Hall defeated Roddy Piper to win the United States title in a truly atrocious match. This was utter shite, right? Remembering that Piper can hardly move because he's had a hip replacement. I almost feel sorry for the guy in this match. I don't even want to talk about it, right? The end comes when Nash hits the ring. Piper tries to take him out. Hall rolls him up with his feet on the ropes. Dud. There is nothing of note in this match. Complete dud. The second time on a pay-per-view that you get a dud, you just don't see that. It's just, shouldn't ever be mean. Oh, God. I mean, I watched that just about an hour ago, that match. And just thinking about it, it makes me feel sick. Awful. Just, awful. Roddy Piper should never, ever take his top off, right? I'm a fat guy. I know it, right? I don't ever remove my top in public unless I absolutely have to, right? But someone of fucking Piper's age, he's 50 with his fucking massive titties and flabby belly, should wrestle in a t-shirt, shouldn't he? Really? Goldberg defeated Bam Bam Bigelow in an okay match. What can I tell you about this one? Nice fireman's carry it into an armbar by Goldberg. He showed Cena how you do an FU basically. He did it really nicely. Step over toe hold by Bam Bam's nice. There's too many wrestles by Bam Bam there. That's what spoils this match for me. Scoop slam and a diving headbutt get 2 for Bam Bam. That was nice. Bigelow goes for a moonsault. It's reversed. Goldberg just pulls him off the turnbuckle. Spear from Goldberg misses. Second one doesn't. He goes for the jackhammer. Then he realises that he hasn't weakened him down enough. So he does a standing side kick and then another spear, then he hits the jackhammer. Impressive booking at the end from Goldberg. I really like that. But it's still, because of the rest holds, because it was way too short in my opinion, this one could have gone for another 5 minutes or so, it only gets 2 stars. So, it could have been really good. And then in the main event, like anyone wants to see Hogan versus Flair ever. Hollywood Hogan defeated Ric Flair to retain the WCW title in a piss poor match. Right, started off so fucking boring. Standard stuff from both of them. Flair blades after a chair shot. Then Hogan just owns Flair, uses the belt on him. Flair eventually fights back. I say eventually because it's feel like forever. He's just getting owned. He's getting owned. He's doing nothing. He's getting owned. He eventually fights back. All he does is do like 5 or 6 low blows, one after the other. He then uses Hogan's belt. Hogan plays right on camera. And what happens is Flair wraps the belt around his fist and goes like that. Hogan sits down at the turnbuckle and does that. Fucking shy. Someone of Hogan, who's been in the business for years, shouldn't be doing that. That's fucking weak. Torrie Wilson comes out and slaps Flair, which is nice. Atomic drop and punches in the corner by Flair. Vertical suplex get 2 for Flair. Then Hogan takes out the ref for no reason at all. Big boot, a scoop jam, and then a leg drop misses. David Flair comes out, zaps Flair with a taser. Hogan gets the 3. 1 star in a main event match. This pay-per-view was 3 good matches, but the rest was so bad that I feel so sorry for anyone who paid for this. Hell, I even feel sorry for myself for watching it again. That's how bad it is. Worst pay-per-view of the year, bar none so far. Is there any pay-per-view in 1999? Oh, I'm getting vexed. I'm getting vexed, damn it. Is there any pay-per-view from 99 from any of the 3 companies that was worse than this? I know there is. I know it's coming. Sold Out 99 was worse than this. I know it was. I know there's worse to come, and that's the scary thing. We're doing reviews of shows that are bad, aren't we, people? There's worse to come. There's worse. Things I do for you people, but I love it at the same time. And I love the fact that you guys love the series, and that's why I'm going to keep doing them. I've been Marc P. This has been 1999 Sucked, and I'll see you all very soon. Take it easy. I'm going to go and get some fucking beer and go and sit in the sunshine. Yes, boss. See you later.